Hey everybody, it's Dick Polipnik here, and welcome to today's episode of A Solar Session. In case you guys are watching this video on another website, maybe another tutorial, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, which is also under the same name, Dick Polipnik. So today's episode, we're going to be going over the basics of solar panels, so you don't have to be an expert to know the ABCs and understand them. So here's a quick overview. We're going to be going over the parts of a solar panel system, how panels make electricity, how panel owners use the electricity, and what happens to the extra electricity that you don't use. So let's dive right into it. You're going to be learning this from an expert. Parts of a solar panel system are, the first thing we're looking at is a solar panel system. Now this is collectively, we're looking at everything from the sun to the panels to the grid that you're hooked up to. So the next thing is called the solar array. And the array is made up of solar panels, the mounting system, the inverters that you use to change the electricity. And what we're going to be diving into further is the solar panels themselves. So this is just a picture of a typical solar panel. This was specifically called a solar world panel, 285 watt, and those are made up of smaller individual particles called solar cells. That's what you see the rows are, and we're going to be diving into a solar cell and what it's made out of. And this will also cover the topic of how solar panels make electricity. So the first thing that they're made out of is like the glass coating, that kind of actually increases it like a magnifying glass. And the next thing is the phosphorus doped silicon, and that actually has the electrons in it that get excited when it gets the light, and that excitement of the electrons is what creates electricity. And of course the metal back in the back is for the consistency and conducting. So next is how solar panels use the electricity. So let's take a look at that. This is just a picture of a typical solar panel system, and you can see how it starts off with the sun, and the sun gives off light, and in turn that light goes to your solar array, which is made up of solar panels, and that it gets diverted to your inverter, either a string inverter or a microinverter. We'll do that in another video, where it changes from DC to AC, and AC is what you use in your home. From there, it can go to your main electrical panel, where it either gets, number one, diverted to your house, where you can power things like your light, your appliances, cooking in your kitchen, stuff like that, doing laundry. Or it can get diverted to people who maybe aren't connected to a grid into a battery, and the battery can power your home at night when your solar panels aren't producing. If you're not using it for your home or saving it for the night, the next thing, it gets diverted to the meter, where it gets transferred to the grid so the utility can bring it to somewhere else to be used. So in that case, you actually get paid for that electricity, so that's your utility is buying it from you so they can use it for someone else's electricity. So we're going to be diving into what happens to the extra electricity, and that's kind of dies off of selling it to the utility. So if you don't know what happens to your electricity, the ones that you sell back to the utility, number one, can go to deduct your future bill. So the electricity you're using at night, it can deduct that amount, or you can just get a check after the month. So if you're making more than you've used, you actually get paid. And for people with net metering, like in the state of Minnesota, it's actually better for them than other states because they get extra money for that sold electricity. They actually get to sell it to retail price. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button on YouTube. And I hope you enjoyed your videos, and check out another video. And this is just a cute little joke you can check out and pause if you want. And check out some of my other solar sessions. Thanks for watching.